Renanim, ¿cómo está? And hello, welcome back to episode 14 of Grace Daily, hosted by Grace International Baptist Church here in Wero-Chuk, Micronesia. Today, we're going to be continuing on in verse 27 of Philippians chapter 1, verse 27, and it says this: "Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Christ, that whether I come and see you, or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that you stand fast in one spirit." So verse 27 has a ton to unpack, and we will be here in verse 27 for a little bit more. But when going into the battle, right, the Romans would often use what was called the testudo formation with their shields. And they would stand side by side and they would lock shields together to form a wall. And it was really in this way that they were able to conquer much of the world. And Paul is using some of this imagery here in this passage when he tells us to stekete, or to stand fast. No soldier wants to be known for running away and shaming his fellow soldiers. This particular word, stekete, is only used 9 times in the New Testament, and it often gives the idea of standing even though it is difficult. In 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13, Paul tells us that we should always be standing firm. In Galatians 5:1, we are told to stand firm against bondage. These are all the same word. Philippians 4:1, we are told to stand firm in the Lord. And in 2 Timothy 2:15, we are told to stand firm, to stekete, in the traditions or the teachings that are passed down to us from our older brothers and sisters in the Lord. But we can't stand alone. Rather, we must stand en pneumatai, which means in one spirit. Now, scholars debate if this is talking about the one Spirit, the Holy Spirit, or if it's simply talking about having the same mindset, since the word pneuma or pneumatai means the same thing. It can mean the Holy Spirit, or it can mean a spirit of a mindset in Greek. Now, personally, I think that they both fit together. We can stand firm together in one spirit, first of all, because we are one body, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Verses 20 through 31. When you exercise, if your left arm was trying to go one way and your right foot was trying to go another way, it wouldn't really work now, would it? But because our body is connected to the same mind, it can function together. We can stand in one spirit because Christ prayed that this would happen in John 17. He prayed, "Neither pray I for these alone, but also for them which shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me." But what gives us this one spirit? It's the gospel. We are united in one spirit, which is the gospel mindset. But finally, we can only have this same gospel mindset because of the one Holy Spirit. He unites us. So let's remember then that as a church, we are to be united in one spirit. We must lock shields as we face this hostile world together. Grace and peace, my friends.